created each of the required models for auction listings, bids, and comments, as you can sort of see here. I've also created them as separate apps just to keep separation of concerns. So we've got our auctions, bids, categories, comments, watch lists, and everything's neatly separated and packed away there. For the second requirement, for authenticated users only, we have the option of creating a listing, and just to show that, I'll log out. Alright, and that hyperlink is gone. If I log back in, then I can now create a listing, and now you'll see that I have an option for title, description, image URL, category, as well as a starting bid. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this image URL from Best Buy, paste it here. I'm also going to grab the title. May not need that much of it, but I'll grab the entire thing. For a description, I'm just going to give some good old-fashioned Lorem Ipsum. I'm going to list it under electronics, and I'll start the bid at $100. And here is our new item. Now I'm going to go ahead and view. The styling isn't perfect, but it is technically responsive, which is good. So if I scroll down, then we'll see that we have each of the required details. So we've got our photo, title, description, the current bid, and then we also have the option to place a bid, add to the watch list, and since we own this auction, we actually have the ability to close it. So to start out, I'm just going to create a simple comment, and once I post that, then we'll see the new comment, title, body, and a timestamp. And I'm also going to go ahead and add this to my watch list, and we'll see it here. And you'll also notice that the watch list number increased. That number does keep track of the active items in my watch list. So what I'm going to do first is try to bid beneath the current bid, and if I do that, then I'm met with a nice error message right here. Now if I try again with, let's say, just $1 higher, then I'll get an alert saying that the bid was created successfully, and the current bid is also updated with the value that we've entered. So that is a bit about all we have here. So let's see. So we've touched on the work list, or excuse me, the wish list. So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and remove this item from my watch list. And if I go back, first you'll notice that we've gone from 3 back to 2. And in order to get that number back to 3, I can just go ahead and add it back to my watch list. Alright, so one other feature, we've got the categories. So under electronics, we'll see each of the items that fall under that category. Another feature is from the Django admin dashboard, we can manage any of these models, from the auctions to the bids, to the categories, comments, each user's watch list, and everything else back here. So now all that's left here is to close out of the auction. Now before I do, I'm actually going to switch to another account just to see what happens if someone who isn't the owner of the auction gets the highest bid. So I'm going to go ahead, and you'll notice that I don't have the option to close the auction because this isn't mine, but I can still bid, and let's go ahead and bid 150. There we are. I'm going to leave a new comment and a new comment in the order that it was posted. So now I'm going to switch back to my admin account, and once I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and close the auction. And now if we go back and refresh, then we'll see that this auction has been closed and the auction has been won by our test user as opposed to our admin user. And you'll also notice that we no longer have the ability to bid on this item, but we can still comment and remove from our watch list if we'd like